Vas a ver a tus vas a ver a tu hijo.
Not just because we're putting on a show, but because this marks Western's first ever theater performance in over 15 years. It's incredible to see such a fantastic turnout in support of all the talented students who have worked tirelessly to bring this production to life. What you're about to see is entirely student-driven, from the production and design to the direction and the performance. Every scene, every detail, and every moment on this stage is the result of their dedication and creativity. Of course, none of this would be possible without the support of some incredible people, and we want to extend our deepest gratitude to our teacher, Ms. Dickinson, Mr. Steele, Mr. Andrew, Mrs. Stacy, the PBIS committee, and our school's administrators, and Johan Calderon for bringing this class to life. Your belief in the arts has given these students a platform to shine and express their creativity in numerous ways. The play you're about to witness is our rendition of Franz Kafka's Metamorphosis. Make sure to turn off any cellular devices and silence them to prevent any further distractions. No flashlights, by the way, so if you're flashing your phone, please do not flash the flashlights. Thank you. Well, anyway, so sit back, relax, and enjoy what you're about to see.
Morning from his uneasy dreams, he found himself transformed in bed into a gigantic insect.
What has happened to me? I've become a bug. Oh God, what an exhausting job I have. On road day in and day out. It's much more irritating work than doing the actual job at home. And on top of that, there's the constant trouble of constantly traveling, worrying about train connections, bad food, irregular meals, and casual acquaintances that are always new and never become eminent friends. Money to pay my parents' debt, it should take me around 6 years. I'll do it without help. I'll cut myself completely loose. But I better get up.
Gregor, it's 6:45. Ain't you a train to catch?
Yes, thank you, Mother. I'm getting up now.
Gregor, what's the matter with you? Gregor!
Gregor, are you well? Need anything?
I'm okay.
Gregor, open the door.
His immediate intentions were to get up quietly without being disturbed, to put on his clothes, and above all, to eat his breakfast, and then only consider what else to be done. He remembered that often enough in bed, he felt small aches and pains, probably caused by awkward positions, which have proved merely imaginary once he got up. He looked forward eagerly to seeing them.
Arms under my cousin's back, pull me out of bed, and just wait for me to turn myself over.
As he stood there waiting to call for the door,
the office. Oh no. You're not gonna open the door.
Good morning. Gregor needed to only hear the good morning of the visitor to know immediately who it was, the chief clerk himself.
Would it really have been significant to send an office boy and inquire? If indeed any inquiry weren't necessary, then the chief clerk himself had to come and thus indicate to my entire innocent family that the suspicious circumstances can be investigated by no one less diverse affair than himself. Okay.
The chief clerk took a couple of firm steps in the next door room with his padded leather boots. Creaked.
Gregor, the chief clerk is here.
I know.
Gregor, the chief clerk is here and wants to know why you didn't catch the early train. We don't know what to say to him. Besides,
Ma'am, I hope it's nothing serious. Although, I must say that we men of business, fortunately or unfortunately, very often simply have to ignore any slight indisposition, since business must be attended to.
well, can the chief clerk come in now?
No.
His sister didn't join the others. She was probably newly out of bed and hadn't begun to put on her clothes yet. She was crying in silence. Perhaps his parents were sitting at the table with the chief clerk, whispering. Perhaps they were leaning against the door and listening.
Just listen to him. He's turning the key.
That was great, Gregor.
So I don't need a lot to this.
Oh!
Well, sir, I'll pack up all my clothes, pick up all my samples. Would you only let me go? You see, sir, I'm not stubborn. I'm willing to work.
Illusion. That is enough horrid beast stands beyond me. I came here to make sure that his duties are done. But now I'm fleeing in disgrace. Mr. and Mrs. Samba, you should be ashamed of yourselves. I must be gone at once.
Shoot!
He left his milk again. It used to be his favorite.
Happen here. Thank you.
However, not. In the almost blissful